while I have the camera set up, I thought I'd show you these Campagnolo Delta brakes. I first saw these when I was a student, sometime around 89, 90, in a glass case in Harry Hall's Cycles in Manchester, and was smitten but couldn't afford them. I've always thought they were beautiful. So while I'm doing this bike, I thought I'd buy some, because these are the original piece of equipment that were fitted to this bike. These are an early generation model, I think probably sometime around the late 80s. I'll show you why I can tell you that. If I just take the top off, cable goes in through the top here, just out of frame. Right, unscrew this part, and then lift this up, and the front comes off. Like that. And the way you can tell the early models is that they only have 3 pivots. So 1, 2, 3, whereas the later models have 5 pivots. But you can see the action here, how it works. What happens is the cable comes through the top, comes down behind these, and is secured in position by this nut here. So when you pull on the brakes, the cable pulls up and it all moves quite nicely like that. It's a lovely piece of engineering. I think it's totally outclassed by dual pivot brakes, which is why you no longer see them. But there are a couple of design flaws. The major one is there's nowhere for any excess of cable to go, because the top of the wheel is just about here. So you have to snip that really, really tightly, which can make it a bit of a nightmare to set this up. But I just think that's beautiful. There's a few marks on these ones. I paid about £200 for these two, which is probably about right. You can pay a lot more on eBay, but well, I've got a whole load of equipment to buy for this bike yet, so I don't want to spend too much money. You might have noticed there's no bottom race on here yet, because this frame's going to be resprayed, so I've just got this in here just temporarily. But yeah, that's the Campagnolo Delta brake.